Good morning, children. How are you? As you can see this page in front of you, this is from your Marigold Class 5th book, and the chapter is Unit 3 My Shadow. Although you cannot see, I have selected this little poem to begin the poem My Shadow. What does a shadow mean? Parchai. See here in this picture, you can see here in this picture, this little boy. What is this boy doing? He is looking behind. He is looking behind. Here, this boy is looking behind his back and he can see the shadow. This is a shadow. See, his shadow is falling on the ground, and because the sun is this side, the shadow is always opposite to the sun, or the shadow always falls opposite to the source of light. Suppose the sun is here, the shadow will fall on this side. As the sun moves above our head, the shadow will be falling on the other side. Got it? The shadow is always the shadow. See, I'm writing. The shadow always falls on the opposite side of the opposite side of the light, source of light. Got it? Now you can see SHATOW. This is shadow. Sh. You have to take out the sound of sh. Shadow. Okay? So we will first say aloud. We will say these words loudly one by one. Here, having a closer look. SHOE. 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 Okay? Shoe. Repeat after me 3 times. Shoe. 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 Now it's your turn. Good. Now this is another word with the sh sound. Ship. 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 Now it's your turn. Yes. SHEL. Shell. 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 Good. I remember one tongue twister right here. Can you say it aloud with me? She sells seashells on the seashore. Can you say it? She sells seashells on the seashore. She sells seashells on the seashore. So shell, this is the same shell. Now shadow, as we have seen, the name of this poem is Shadow. My shadow. Say it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Good. Next, sheep. 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 Next, your turn. Yes. Next word is shade. 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 Your turn. Good. Fish. 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 This is a Hindi show word. Fish. 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 Okay, your turn. Dish, 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 dish. Your turn. Good. Now wish, 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 wish. See, these are rhyming. Fish dish wish, fish dish wish, fish dish wish. Fish dish wish, fish dish wish, fish dish wish. Say it to clear your tongue. Next word, moving here. B-U-S-H bush, B-U-S-H bush, B-U-S-H bush. Your turn. Good. Next is W-A-S-H wash, W-A-S-H wash, W-A-S-H wash. Wash, wash, wash. Wash, wash, wash. Hand wash is the most essential these days. Wash your hands. Wash, wash, wash. Then brush, brush, brush your teeth. B-R-U-S-H, brush, brush, brush your teeth. Brush, brush, brush your teeth. Okay? Bush, bush, bush. The butterfly flew behind the bush. So there are sentences also you can make using these. Listen to these and practice these again and again and see what this little boy is doing. See, you can see the sun here, sun, and the boy is looking behind. This is his shadow of the boy. This is the boy's shadow, and the shadow always falls on the opposite side of the source of light, right? Now little poem, we'll read it aloud. When the sun shines I can see, when the sun shines I can see my shadow right in front of me. When I walk my shadow walks, when I walk my shadow walks, when I hop my shadow hops, when I hop my shadow hops, when I walk my shadow walks, when I jump my shadow jumps, when I jump my shadow jumps, and when I stop my shadow stops, and when I stop my shadow stops. So my shadow always moves with me. It does what I do, right? It is a small poem written by Louis Bander Scott and very nicely depicted in this picture. Good children, now we all move towards the poem Shadow. We will see what this shadow poem says. Okay? Moving on the first page, Unit 3, My Shadow. We practice the sh sounding words clearly, and we will now read this. Read and enjoy. Do you know? Whenever there is light, someone follows you? Have you ever wondered who it is? Yes, there is someone who follows you who is just identical like you. I have a little shadow that goes in and out with me. You have to sing along with me, okay? 1, 2, 3, start. I have a little shadow that goes in and out with me. And what can be the use of him is more than I can see. He is very, very like me from the heels up to the head. And I see him jump before me when I jump him to my bed. So this is the same. The funniest thing about him is the way he likes to grow. The funniest thing about him is the where he likes to grow. Not all like proper children, which is always very slow. For he sometimes shoots up taller like an India rubber ball, and he sometimes gets so that little that is none of them at all. One morning, very early, before the sun I was up, I rose and found this shining dew in every buttercup. But my lazy little shadow, like an errant sleepy head, had stayed at home behind me and was fast asleep in bed. Wow, this is the shadow, your closest friend, which always remains with you. The poet Robert Louis Stevenson has beautifully explained what the little children do with the shadow. They get excited and they love this little boy. He's so excited about his shadow. He looks behind, he looks beside, he looks everywhere. Where has my shadow gone? Because it moves with the source of light, especially the sun. Now, children, we look into this new words which we've dealt into. New words and their meanings. India rubber ball. What does it mean? A ball that can bounce very high. Bouncing means when you hit a ball down here, dharam, it goes back. When you hit a ball, it goes back. Okay. And then next, buttercup. Buttercup. Buttercup is the name of a yellow flower. Yellow flower. Errant. Errant means bad. Errant means bad. Errant, sleepy head. Errant, sleepy head. Completely inattentive. Completely inattentive. Sleepy head. Soturam. Completely inattentive. So you have to be alert. You don't have to be errant and sleepy head in your life these days because of the COVID-19 cases. We have to be alert. We have to wash our hands. We have to be alert and careful and keep washing our hands again and again and again and again. Again and again and again and again. So wash, 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 wash your hands. That is the tantra. Sorry, sorry, sorry. There is no other mantra. So keep washing your hands till we meet in our next class. Okay, children, learn this poem well. Write it in your copies. Learn the spellings and do your work beautifully, completely, and perfectly. Okay?